Hello, welcome to Messages from the Angels TV show and podcast. I am your host, Judy Jewett. Catherine Lanigan is the co-host. Hello, Catherine.
Good morning. How's
Good.
everything there?
Everything is wonderful and it's great. High is going to probably be 49, but it's very humid, so it does not feel cold.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which
that's great.
yeah. And I know the weather is a lot warmer for you than it has
Yes, thank
been.
goodness, because we had a lot of ice last weekend and I don't like to go out on the ice. So,
No
yeah,
way.
this is good.
So
Yeah.
today is what is childlike magic? Now, you may already know this, but let's see, be open and just sit back for 4 or 5 minutes and let's just see if we can go in deeper to define that. Um,
Okay.
and and because it is important, right? The childlike magic. And so, Catherine, tell us some stories with your contact
Um,
with angels.
exactly. Judy and I were talking about, this is the time of year when the veil is very thin between our 3D world, we're going to say our 3D world, and the next frequency, which is celestial. And children, you know, have an ability. They're not so programmed like we are, so they have an ability to see through to the next frequency or have it come through to them in a way that we as adults we don't understand, or we used to understand and we don't understand it anymore. But that childlike belief, they see it, they believe it, they know it, and later we drum it out of them. Although I do believe that the children coming in now are just aren't going to do that. They don't do that. I think they're wiser than we all were. I think that they have that ability to say, to just they see it, they feel it, they believe it, and that's what we should be doing. They Because they feel it and they see and they believe it, they see it. There's an old Christmas movie on the Santa Claus with Tim Allen that the elf says, uh, um, adults say that seeing is believing, but we know that believing is seeing. And I think that's where children are. They believe and then they see it. And I think that's the childlike magic, because they can make magic out of just everything. A child can sit in the middle of a room and they have they can take a piece of paper and a pencil, and they can, if they are allowed to, they will create, because they're in touch with their creativity, and that creativity is magic.
It is. It is magic of the imagination and parents be
That's right.
careful, not to put a damper on their creativity. Psychology knows that they have that period of time of creativity, but Catherine and I know you can carry that on through life. It's the magic.
Absolutely.
It is the love. It's all about love and believing and wanting to see the good and wanting to believe the good, right?
That's right.
With the children's imagination, as you said, they just know it and they just do it, right?
That's right.
It really does come natural. Um, and the magic is so important. So, as we've said previously, it is with an open heart.
It is. That is. They are able to get out of their head and get into their heart. They let their heart lead them.
Yes,
It's not until they're older, that the 7, 8, 9, 10, and they're into the educational system or whatever, that then their brain overcomes what's in their heart. In their heart they know what the right thing to do is, but then by that time they're programmed or bullied. I mean, these days bullied. But when they're very young, it's that heart that just comes out. I mean, I see these, my little nieces and nephews, and I've got a lot of them. They just explode that love and that magic.
they do. I do want to go over a couple things that we're talking about the magic of Magical Midnight. This is one of
Right.
Catherine's angel books. You got to go right now onto Amazon and order a hard copy or Kindle. And
Yeah.
you can get one for yourself, buy them for friends. This is the best gift. This book will be hard to put down. You're going to want to read it. It gives you the sense of magic and believing and love and how angels operate. It's not a fantasy book, believe it or not. Catherine did channel the book. So
Yes, I
be
did.
aware it is really real. You have to have an open mind. So you can go to Barnes and Noble, you can go to Amazon, you can go to Spotify and
Sounded.
Sounded
Sounded.com.
com. You could go if you're an auditory person and you want to listen to the book while you're driving, go do it. So we just encourage you a lot to do that. Lanigan.com. You can find me at judyjewett.com. You can learn more about me. I do have a quiz you can take to learn more about your energy, your aura, and I look forward to coming back very soon. Every day we're doing this as much as we can in December, you know. But you can find
Right.
us on YouTube, Messages from the Angels TV show and podcast. So with that, we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.